Hello, Hockomock League sports fans, both on site here at Milford High School and abroad. And welcome to day one of the Hockomock League Swimming Championships that are happening here at Milford High School. The biggest weekend of the season for all these Hockomock League swim teams. And we are thrilled to be bringing this to you via Franklin TV, both on cable and on YouTube. The first day of this Hockomock League Swim Championship is gonna have the boys facing off. You just heard a trio of, I believe, Milford High School students doing an a cappella rendition of the national anthem, which sounded fantastic. And in just a few minutes' time, we'll be getting underway. To handle the first event of the swim meet, which is going to we'll be getting underway with the first event of this Hockomock League meet, which is going to be it'll be the boys 200-yard medley relay.
200-yard medley relay, T1.
All the swimmers dive into their lanes.
Okay, your mark.
And here we go. All 6 lanes being taken up. In lane 1, we have Franklin. Lane 2, we have North Attleboro. Lane 3 is going to be Sharon. Lane 4 is Oliver Ames. Lane 5 is Taunton. And lane 6 is Stoughton. Lane 5 is the first one to jump in. Lane 5 being Taunton. And they've got a bit of a lead. The last 2 lanes going in this race are lane 6, Stoughton in lane 1. Lane 1 being Franklin. And you can still see here lane 4, Oliver Ames. Doing pretty good right here. This is the breaststroke that they're doing right now. The next swimmer dives into the pool, and this is freestyle. Lane 4 and 5. Lane 3 not far behind him. Lane 3 being Sharon. Lane 4 has a bit of a lead. Lane 5, Taunton, trying to catch up to them. Lane 3, Sharon not far behind lane 5, but it is going to be lane 4, Oliver Ames, that will take the win. Lane 4, Oliver Ames, being handled by Aidan McDonough, Justin Silverman, Dev Powell, and Daniel Malek. Coming up next is going to be the second of 2 heats. And in this heat, we're going to have KP in lane 1, Milford in lane 2, Canton in lane 3, Foxborough in lane 4, Mansfield in lane 5, and Attleboro in lane 6.
Okay, your mark.
And here we go. So again, we have KP in lane 1, Milford in lane 2, Canton in lane 3, Foxborough in lane 4, Mansfield in 5, and Attleboro in 6. And lane 2, Milford has a small lead here. They're the first ones to dive into the pool for their second swimmer. They're doing the butterfly stroke right now. Lane 2 is still with the lead here. This is Milford. Ever increasing their lead here. Lane 3, Ken not far behind him. Milford third diver jumps in. Breaststroke here. And Milford in lane 2 is just taking off at this point. Fourth diver goes in. And they are just not slowing down lane 2. And it is lane 2 Milford that is going to walk away with the victory in this second heat. Lane 2 with a running time of 1:43.39. Wow. Lane 3 is in second place, 1:49.53. Lane 4 is in third, 1:52.52. Lane 5 in fourth with 1:53.06. And lane 6 in fifth place with 1:56.92. Lane 1 in sixth place with 2 minutes and 39 seconds, I think. 2 minutes and 38.
200-yard freestyle, 1.
Nonetheless, an incredible performance there by Milford. The next event is going to be the boys 200-yard freestyle. And this only has 3 lanes. Lane 2 looks like it's North Attleboro. Lane 3, I believe, is Franklin, I'm not quite sure. And then lane 5. Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing lane 5. But lane 3 is the one with the lead in this event. Lane 3 is actually Attleboro. And they've got the strongest lead here. Lane 2 is North Attleboro, and lane 5 is Stilton. So Attleboro continuing with the strongest lead here. Attleboro is Levi Hoyt. Levi Hoyt continuing on with a fairly decent lead in front of Attleboro's Arnav Gupta. Lane 5 is Angela Foxshin. Attleboro will take it. So Levi in lane 3 will take first. Lane 2, North Attleboro will take second, and lane 5 will take third. This next heat, which is the second of 6, will have all 6 lanes. Lane 1 will be Attleboro, Lucas Squibb. Lane 2 is going to be Milford, Anjan Lakati. Lane 3 is also Milford, Davy Gomes. Or Gomez. Lane 4 is King Philip, Keith Joseph. Number 5 also KP. This one is Asher Poynott. And lane 6 is Landon Dumont from Attleboro. And so far it is lane 4, Keith Joseph from KP with the lead here. Lanes 1, 2, and 5 not far behind 3. But Gomez and actually, excuse me, Keith Joseph from KP in lane 4 with the lead still. He's got 1:14.45 so far. Lanes 5 and then 2 are the closest to him. Lane 1, Attleboro, not far behind lane 3, or 2 for that matter. And interestingly enough, this has been a slow, well, not a slow by any means, but it has been a steady race here. Lane 4 continuing on with the lead here. And his lead is continuing to increase. So good on him. He's got about 15 feet between him and lane 2 is trying to make a run for second place here. And that is where lane 2 will end up. Lane 4 is going to take first, 2:42.92. Lane 2 is going to take second, 2:45.56. Lane 1 in third with 2:48.35. Lane 5 is going to be fourth, 2:49.19. Lane 6 will take fifth, 2:53.71. Lane 3 will place sixth with 3:0:59. So now the third heat, which will again have all 6 lanes taken up. Lane 1 will be Canton. Kakiopo, I believe is his last name. My apologies if I misspell your name, Ben. If I mispronounce your name. Lane 2 is Sharon Lodovico Everani. Lane 3 is North Attleboro, Josh Cheney. Lane 4 is William Guo from Sharon. Lane 5 is also Sharon, Oliver Cow. And lane 6 is KP, Gavin Finnegan. And right now everything's heading off from Canton in lane 1. Lanes in successive order, each lane just a tiny little bit behind its preceding number. It is lane 1, Canton. Ben Kakiopo who has the lead. Lane 3 is tightening the lead. So it is now lane 1, Canton, and lane 3, North Attleboro, who are neck and neck. And actually, North Attleboro is taking a bit of a lead over Canton in lane 1. And then right behind those two is lane 2. but it is lanes 1 and 3 that have the strongest lead so far here. North Attleboro in lane 3 continuing to increase their lead. And you can see here, lane 3 is going to take the win. So that's Josh Shanny from North Attleboro who will take the lead in this third heat. So heat number 4 coming up, which will feature Nathan Mugisha from Attleboro in lane 1, Jack Barber from North Attleboro in lane 2, Brendan Holleran from Canton in lane 3, Maddox Chavez from Taunton in lane 4, Ronan Callahan from Foxborough in lane 5, and then Hamilton Layden from Taunton in lane 6.
Your mark.
And here we go. And it is lane 3 Canton who's got the lead here after that first half a lap through the pool. And he's continuing to increase his lead here. Visual is getting a little too far ahead of myself. Canton with a ridiculously strong lead as he continues on here. Closest one to him is lane 4. Maddox Chavez from Taunton. And you can see their swim time in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. And Brendan Holleran with almost a half a pool's width between him and lanes 4 and 1. Canton in lane 3 doing very well here. I believe they've got one more full lap. But Halloran continuing to maintain that lead and ever increasing it. He still has lane 1, Attleboro, and lane 4. Taunton are the closest ones to him, but he's way far ahead of them. As he hits the wall, and that's going to end it for this. That's going to be the first place finish for this heat. Lane 3 takes first place, 2:17.33. Lane 1 takes second with 2:26.77. Lane 4 takes third, 2:27.89. Lane 5 takes fourth, 2:28.77. Lane 2 is in fifth with 2:34 flat. Heat number 5 coming up. Heat number 5 will have Foxborough in lane 1, GP Panasic, lane 2, lane 2 is Evan Allen from KP. Lane 3 is going to be King Timothy Zhang. Olive Rains in lane 4, Aiden McDonough. Lane 5 is Milford, Nick Olangi. And lane 6 is North Attleboro, Cragen Smith. From what I can see right now, it is lane 3. Timothy Zhang from Canton with a slight edge for first place. Lane 2, Evan Allen from KP, not that far behind him. And lane 4, not far behind lane 2. See these heats getting ever more increasing in their strength and their speed. And you can see right now we have lanes 3, Timothy Zhang from Canada and Aiden McDonough from Oliver Ames are getting closer and closer. Lane 2, Evan Allen not far behind them. Now lane 4, Aiden McDonough from Oliver Ames, who's got the slight edge here. And he is ever increasing his lead. Aiden McDonough clocks in lane 4. He will take first, 2:10.92. Lane 3 will place second, 2:15.96. Lane 1 will place third, 2:16.92. Lane 2 will take fourth, 2:17.50. Lane 5 will place fifth, 2:20.05. And lane 6 will place sixth with 2:24.42. Up next is the sixth and final heat. Here we have Mansfield in lane 1, Jeffrey Lim. Taunton in lane 2, that's Ryan Ducharme. Mansfield again in lane 3, that's Patrick Murray. Lane 4 is going to be Canton and Ronan Ricks. Lane 5 is going to be Milford Connor Hayes. And lane 6 is going to be Sharon Jason Wang. It is lane 4. Ronan Ricks, who's got the lead, who's got a slight lead here. And Mansfield in lane 3, just behind him. And Mansfield is fighting for first now. Lane 3, Mansfield has a slight edge here. Lane 4, Canton is slowly starting to fall behind him. And Mansfield in lane 3 continuing to go ever stronger as he continues to increase his lead. He hits the wall for the final full lap. And he is increasing his lead here. He's got about 5 to 6 feet between him and 4. Him and Ronan Ricks in lane 4. And lane 3, Patrick Murray is going to take the win from Mansfield. 1:55.56. Lane 4 is 1:59.68, second place. Lane 2 will take third, 2:03.95. Lane 5 will place fourth, 2:09.13. Lane 1 will place fifth, 2:12.87. And just finishing up is going to be lane 6 in sixth place with 2:27.82. So you can see that they're handing out medals for that first event. First place is Milford. So we are wrapping up the 200. We are wrapping up the 200-yard freestyle, and our next event will be the 200-yard individual medley.
You're good?
Which will have 4 heats.
But she's not there.
So the first heat of the 200-yard medley, individual medley, will feature Aiden Shaughnessy from KP in lane 2, Liam Trin from Attleboro in lane 3,
200 yards individual medley.
Nervin Badwamanda in lane 4, Canton. Lane 5 will be Attleboro, Clevant,
Your mark.
Langford, Tony. It is lane 4, lane 4. Nervin Badwamanda from Canton with the lead. And this is the backstroke that they're doing. Canton in lane 4, still maintaining a bit of a lead. Closest one to him is lane 2, Aiden Shaughnessy from KP. So the backstroke is a very slow going event. Now it's the butterfly. And Canton lane 4 continuing to maintain a lead here. He's got a fairly strong lead in front of lanes 2 and 3 here. Lane 2 again being Aiden Shaughnessy from KP. Attleboro being Liam Trin. And then lane 5 again is Clavancy, Langford Tony. And you can see right here it is lane 4, Badwamanda, who has the strongest lead in this heat as he goes into the freestyle. Badwamanda continuing on with his incredible lead here. He's got almost a half a pole's width between him and KP, and he is going to take the win. 3:04.86. lane 3 will take third, 3:14:59. And lane 2 took second. Here comes lane 5. Lane 5 will finish it off with a total running time of 3:32:96. So Canton with a strong finish in that first heat, and now we're on to the second heat,
Okay, your mark.
which will be lane 1 is Sebastian Rizzo from KP. Lane 2 is Billy Cabral from Taunton. Lane 3 is Jaden He from Canton. Lane 4 is Tommy Tetrault from North Attleboro. Lane 5 is going to be Luke Mastrandra from Attleboro. And lane 6 is going to be Ronnie Salazar, my mistake, hailing from Canton. It is lanes 3 and 4 that have the lead here. Lane 3 being Jaden Key from Canton. Lane 4 is Tommy Tetrault from North Attleboro. And lane 4 is not far behind lane 3. Canton with a slight lead over North Attleboro. But North Attleboro is fighting for it, believe it or not. Lane 5, Attleboro not far behind those two. Trying to keep up with lanes 3 and 4. Lane 4 is slowly starting to edge out Canton in lane 3. And North in lane 4 is very much defining his lead more and more. As he is about to hit the wall, he does. And now we go into freestyle. And Canton working very quickly to try to cut down this deficit that he had after the last 2 styles of swimming. And he has cut down the lead, but will it be enough? North Attleboro is fighting for their lead. North Attleboro is going to maintain their lead, and they will take the victory here. Lane 4 will take first, 2:43.33. Lane 3 is going to take second, 2:43.56. Here comes lane 5, which will take third, 2:54.92. Lane 2 is coming in for 4th place. And they place at 3:05.67, and here comes lane 6, placing 5th with 3:10.82. So next up we have the third heat, which will have in lane 1, Foxborough, Nikunj Nagpal. Lane 2 is going to be Foxborough, Tyler Brazil. Lane 3 is going to be KP, Luta Samirsky. Lane 4 is going to be Maris Vedas from Canton. Lane 5, Shara Bedra from Sharon. And lane 6 is going to be Daniel Malek from Oliver Ames. And it is lane 4, Maris Vedas from Canton, who's got the lead right now. putting up a very strong show here in this Hockomock League Championship. Again, lane 4 is Maris Vedas from Canton. He's got a bit of an edge, quite a bit of an edge, I should say. He's easily got 15 feet between him and lane 5. Lane 5 being Shaurya Badra from Sharon. Lane 3 is not far behind lane 5. Lane 3 is Luka Samersky. And then behind lane 5, the closest one to him is going to be lane 1, Nikunj Nagpal from Foxborough. See Canton continuing to ever increase their lead here as they are now doing the freestyle. And he maintains a very strong lead as he hits the wall and makes first place with a run time of 2:21.34. Lane 3 follows in second, 2:25.67. Lane 5 is going to place third, 2:28.50. Lane 1 will place fourth, 2:32.32. Lane 2 will place fifth, 2:33.64. And lane 6 will place sixth at 2:44.10. The fourth and final heat of this event, which will have Andrew Gallagher in lane 1 for Foxborough, Justin Silverman in lane 2 for Oliver Ames, Zach Pecora from Franklin in lane 3, Alex Eames from Sharon in lane 4, Ishmael De Silva from Milford in lane 5, and Tyler Hopewell from North Attleboro in lane 6. And right now it is lane 3, Zach Pecora from Franklin with the lead. And he's got a very strong lead as he is finishing off the backstroke. Now on to the butterfly. The closest one to him is in lane 5. That's Milford. So Franklin putting on a big shot here. He's easily got a half a pole's length between him and Milford in lane 5. Freestyle race. Pecora has taken off. Pecora with his heavy right there. And Franklin will take first in this fourth and final heat of the individual medley. Who is going to take second? This is going to be close. Lane 4 hits second, 2:08.99. Lane 5 comes in third, 2:09.22. Lane 2 takes fourth, 2:09.72. Lane 1 takes fifth, 2:17.06. And lane 6 places sixth with 2:18.61. So a fiercely competitive final heat there. As they start to hand out the awards for that last event. So they're bringing out the award winners for this event. So congratulations to the medalists for this event. Up next,
Jeffrey.
While they take care of all the stuff out there on the floor, the next event will be the 50-yard freestyle, of which there will be 11 heats. So the first heat of the 50-yard freestyle will have Stoughton's Nicholas Mathis in lane 1, Attleboro's Zuba Bedroy in lane 2, North Attleboro's Sadie Young in lane 3, Ashton Williams from Attleboro in lane 4, and then Ishan Sharma from Franklin in lane 5.
50-yard freestyle, heat 1. Take your mark.
So the 50-yard freestyle. No clear lead here, but it is, and just as I say that, it is lanes 2 and 3. 2 being Attleboro and lane 3 being North Attleboro. Lane 3 coming up with a bigger lead. That is Sadie Young from North Attleboro. Attleboro in lane 2 not far behind him, but it is lane 3 that is going to take the win. Lane 3, 38.52. Lane 1 is going to place second, 49.20. Lane 5 is going to place third, 49.48. Lane 4 is going to place fourth, 51.05. Lane. Now they're just going to go through the numbers again. Second heat will feature Jaden Verdu from Stoughton in lane 1, Aiden Carone from KP in lane 2, Connor McHenry from Franklin in lane 3, Arthav Sarathi from North Attleboro in lane 4, Niev Goyle from North Attleboro in lane 5, and then Dexter Bayless Gregorius from Taunton in lane 6.
Heat 2.
As this heat gets ready to dive in.
Take your mark.
And right off the bat, it is Jaden Verdu from Stoughton who's got the biggest lead so far. And he is in lane 1. going to take the victory in this second heat. So Jaden Verdu from Stoughton will take first place in the second heat. Lane 2 is going to place second, 36.76. Lane 4 will place third, 39.04. Lane 3 will place fourth, 39.07. Lane 5 will take fifth, 39.19.
3.
Up next is heat number 3,
Take your mark.
which will have Aiden Pratt from North Attleboro in lane 1, Alan Samuel from Franklin in lane 2, Ajay Athreya from Mansfield in lane 3, Declan Dill from Foxborough in lane 4, Benji Mutasasaria from Canton in lane 5, and Joseph Guglia from Stoughton in lane 6. A lot of names there. It is lane 3 that is going to just barely edge it out here. Lane 3 places 33.68 first. That is Ajay Athreya from Mansfield.
Heat 4.
Heat number 4 coming up. Heat 4 is going to consist of Carol Costa from Canton in lane 1, Matthew Glover from Foxborough in lane 2,
Your mark.
Aaron Ribeiro from Stoughton in lane 3, Richie Fisicella from Foxborough in lane 4, Abraham Caldera from Stoughton in lane 5, and Zach Goulart from North Attleboro in lane 6. The two leaders are lanes 3 and 6. Aaron Ribeiro from Stoughton in lane 6 is Zach Goulart from North Attleboro. Lane 3 may get the wall first. It's going to be close. Lane 3 hits first place, 33.95. Lane 6 not that far behind him, 33.99. Lane 2 is going to place third, 34.34. Lane 1 is going to place fourth, 35.89. And lane 5 is going to place fifth, 36.21. Heat number 5 is going to consist of Sebastian Padilla from Milford in lane 1, Arush Patiola from KP in lane 2, Isaac Wan from Sharon in lane 3, Angela Fox-Shin from Stoughton in lane 4, Gregory Manley from KP in lane 5, and Kyle Castelluber from Milford in lane 6. It is lane, we got a three-way tie here. Lanes 3, 5, and lane 3. Sharon's Isaac Wan taking the lead here. And he is going to take the lead. He places 31.45. Lane 2 will take second, 32.51. Lane 1 will place third, 32.67. Lane 5 will place fourth, 33.25. Heat number 6 coming up is going to be Chris DeStoro from Milford in lane 1, Alex West from Oliver Ames in lane 2, Cooper Andrews from Mansfield in lane 3, Colin Quinn from Mansfield also in lane 4, Sean McCann from Attleboro in lane 5, and John Mellick from Oliver Ames in lane 6. Sean McCann may just edge it out here. He will take first. Lane 5 takes first, 30.77. And lane 2 will take second, 31.08.
Heat 7.
Heat number 7 coming up. This will be Benjamin Oliveira from Taunton in lane 1, Jake Diamond from KP in lane 2, Miguel DePaz from Milford in lane 3, Ryan Gagliardi from Taunton in lane 4, Dante McDonald from Sharon in lane 5, and Liam Rozek from Foxborough in lane 6. And it looks like it is lane number 3. Miguel DePaz from Milford has got the edge here. Yes, Milford will have the edge here, and he is going to take first. Second is going to be lane 5. Dante McDonough from Sharon. And third place will be lane 4, 3169. I'm not sure what's going on with the scoreboard there, but so they got to get some square with the
Your
scoreboard.
mark.
Heat number 8, Gregory Dalio from KP in lane 1. Anthony Caruso from Milford in lane 2. Alan Crater from Sharon in lane 3. Ian Staples from KP in lane 4. Julian Maroney from KP in lane 5. And then McQueen Saravanan from North Attleboro in lane 6. That is lane 2. Going to walk away with this one. So we're just going right through these heats. We are about to start off with heat number 9 of 11. Number 9 will have
9.
Josh Cheney from North Attleboro in lane 1, Luke Baylor from KP in lane 2, Spencer Tran from Stoughton in lane 3, Nate Drock from Attleboro in lane 4, John Costa from Stoughton in lane 5, and lane 6 will be Alvin Nia from Canton. Lane 3 with a slight bit of an edge here. That is Spencer Tran from Stoughton. And it looks like he is going to take first here. He places time 26:63. Lane 5 is going to place second, 27:21. Lane 4 will place third, 27:23. And then fourth will be lane 6, 28:07. Number 10 will be Alexander Kerr
Your mark.
from Milford in lane 1. Sheila Makusa from Attleboro in lane 2. Kane Bancroft from North Attleboro in lane 3. Andrew Fleischman from Mansfield in lane 4. Bill DeBarros from Milford in lane 5. And Aiden Keats from Attleboro in lane 6. This is going to be close, but it looks like it's going to be lane number 5. Lane number 5 places 25:46. Right behind him is lane 6 with 25:61. Lane 4 is placing third with 25:84. Lane 2 is going to place fourth, 26:25.
11.
Heat number 11, the final heat. Justin Sue from Sharon in lane 1.
Your mark.
Anderson Lee from Canton in lane 2. Holly McCarthy for Franklin in lane 3. Ethan Fiedler from Milford in lane 4. Ryan Hickey from Canton in lane 5. And Nathan Koo from Mansfield in lane 6. It is going to be lane 4. Ethan Fiedler, who will come away from this event with the win. He's going to just barely edge out lane 3. Holly McCarthy from Franklin comes up second, 23:58. Very, very close race there. They are announcing the winners for that event. So I believe they're going to have a short break here as we get ready for the next event, which is going to be the 100-yard butterfly. So if they're taking a break, then we're going to take a break too. So we will be back in a few minutes to continue on with our coverage of this Hockomock League swim. Stay tuned. Welcome back as we start getting ready for the second half of day one of this Hockomock League Swimming Championship. We are handling the boys' side of the competition today. The next event that we'll be seeing is going to be the 100-yard butterfly, which will have 5 heats. The first heat will feature Clavanti Langford Tony from Attleboro in lane 2, Asher Poynott from KP in lane 3, and Revere Jam from Sharon in lane 4. So we thank you viewers at home abroad for staying tuned into this swim meet, the day one of the Hockomock League Swimming Championships. We are broadcasting this both on our cable channel back at Franklin TV as well as on YouTube. But this meet is for the entire Hockomock League, and we are proud to be bringing it to you. Of course, the swim meet is not the only sporting event going on today. We also have the girls basketball team playing against KP in a little over a half an hour. So you can be sure to tune into that match. Right in that moment, we were hearing the Milford High School pool manager giving out the scores so far for all of the high-scoring schools in this meet.
100-yard butterfly, 1.
So we are now ready to get underway with the first heat of the 100-yard butterfly. And again, this first heat features Clavanti Langford Tony from Attleboro in lane 2, Asher Poynott from KP in lane 3, and Ranveer Jam from Sharon in lane 4. And right now it looks like it's lane 4, Sharon, who's got a tiny bit of a lead here. Although that lead is slowly being cut down by lane 3. Asher Poynott from KP. And you can see now lane 3 having a slight bit of an edge. And Attleboro in lane 3 trying to catch up a little bit more here. It turns out that I was a little bit off about the difference between this particular swimming technique and the breaststroke, which was happening quite a bit earlier in the match. And it is actually Attleboro in lane 2 that is going to take first in this first heat. So Clavanti Langford Tony will take first. Lane 4 is going to take second. They're just moving through the scoreboards really quickly here. Heat number 2. Heat number 2 is going to be Alexander Weinberg from KP in lane 2. Murtaza Hussein from Attleboro in lane 3. Nervan Badwamanda from Canton in lane 4. And Liam Treen from Attleboro in lane 5. So we have the 100-yard butterfly and then the 100-yard freestyle before we come up to the toughest event of the evening, which is the 500-yard freestyle. Lanes 3 and 4. Artuza Hussein in lane 3 for Attleboro, and then Nirvan Badwananda from Canton in lane 4. It is actually lane 3 that's going to come on top. Lane 2 is going to play second. Lane 4 is going to place third. And lane 5 will place fourth. Heat number 5 coming up will feature Ronan Callahan from Foxborough in lane 1, Tommy Tetro from North Attleboro in lane 2, Nick Murphy from Canton in lane 3, KP's Evan Allen in lane 4, Dev Paul from Oliver Ames in lane 5, and then Maddox Chavez from Taunton in lane 6. Lane 5, Evan Allen from KP, who's got the first place lead here. Lane 3, Nick Murphy from Canton is not far behind him. And Canton is slowly starting to creep up on lane 4. Lane 3 taking a bit of a lead here. And they are going to take first. Lane 4 will place second. Lane 1 will take third. Lane 2 will take fourth. Heat number 4 will feature Timothy Sang from Canton in lane 1, Andrew Simirsky from KP in lane 2, Brack Buffa from Sharon in lane 3, Nikuten Nagpal from Foxborough in lane 4, Shoria Bedra from Sharon in lane 5, and Antonia Peroni from Foxborough in lane 6. Brack Buffa from Sharon with the lead in lane 3 so far. And he's gaining an ever-increasing lead here. And showing no signs of giving up here. He will take first. Coming up next will be lane 5, placing second. Lane 4 will place third. And lane 2 will place fourth.
5.
Up next is the fifth heat of this event, which will have Jackson Keys from Mansfield in lane 1, Ishmael De Silva from Milford in lane 2, Zach Pecora from Franklin in lane 3, Chris Cotness from Attleboro in lane 4, Maddox Carboni from Canton in lane 5, and Jackson Disrosier from Tully in lane 6. It is lane 3, Zach Krakoa from Franklin, who's got the lead. Lanes 2 and 4 not far behind him. Lane 2 is Ishmael DeSilva from Milford. Lane 4 is Chris Cotness from Attleboro. And Pickford developing a bigger and bigger lead as it comes to the mid portion of the pool. And he will take first. He is very proud of himself there. Lane 4 will take second place. Lane 2 is going to take third. And lane 1 will take fourth. So that is going to do it for the 100-yard butterfly.
100-yard freestyle, heat 1.
So they're going to take a few minutes to get ready for the 100-yard freestyle. And this will have 3 people competing. 4 people, my mistake.
Okay, your mark.
And this first heat of 8 will feature Nicholas Mathis from Stoughton in lane 1, Caro Costa from Canton in lane 2, Ajay Athreya from Mansfield in lane 3, Matthew Glover from Foxborough in lane 4, and Connor McHenry from Franklin in lane 5. And right now it is lane 4, Matthew Glover from Foxborough, who's got the lead. He is gaining a bigger and bigger lead. The next one closest to him is going to be lane 5, which is Matthew Glover from Fox. My mistake. That is number 5 is Connor McHenry from Franklin. And Glover ever increasing his lead as he gets to the midway point of the pool. He will be taking first. Not that far behind him is going to be lane 2, Caro Costa from Canton. And lane 5, Connor McHenry from Franklin will take third. Last but not least will be Nicholas Mathis from Stoughton, as he works to finish up his final lap. And he gets to the end of the race. Caro Costa must be cooling off a little bit here. So the second heat of this event will feature Abraham Caldera from Stoughton in lane 1, Benji Mutisasaria from Canton in lane 2, Richie Fischella from Foxborough in lane 3, John Mellick from Olive Range in lane 4, Alan Samuel from Franklin in lane 5, and Aaron Ribeiro from Stoughton in lane 6. looks like it is lanes 2 and 5 that have the edge here. Lane 2 being Benji Mutasasira. Is actually lane 6, Aaron Ribeiro from Stoughton, who's got the second place lead. But he has lane 2 from Canton, not that, well actually now it is lane 2 taking the second place. So lane 5 from Franklin will take first, lane 2 is going to take second. Lane 3 will be lane 4. Third place will be lane 4. Lane 6 will take fourth.
Heat 3.
Heat number 3 will feature Colin Lynch from Stoughton in lane 1, Sean McCann from Attleboro in lane 2, Cooper Andrews from Mansfield in lane 3, Prane Magala from Foxborough in lane 4, Ben Nguyen from Canton in lane 5, and Bryson Amaral from Attleboro in lane 6. And it is lane 4. Prane Magola, who's got the slight edge here for first place. Lane 3, Mansfield is slowly getting away from him, but he's the closest one. And he continues to increase his lead here. And it looks like the closest one to second is going to be Attleboro in lane 2. They've got a slight edge over lane 1. Colin Lynch. So lane 2 takes first. Lane 1 will take second. Lane 3 will take third. And lane 4 will take, or lane 6 will take fourth. Heat number 4 will have Charlie Tetrell from North Attleboro in lane 1, Keith Joseph from KP in lane 2, Ryan Gagliardi from Taunton in lane 3, Benjamin Oliveira from Taunton in lane 4, Ethan Souza from Mansfield in lane 5, and then El Mustafa Costa from Canton in lane 6. Looks like it is lane 1, Charlie Tetrell from North Attleboro, who's got the lead here. Very close to him is lane 2, Keith Joseph from KP. And third place right now is lane 5, Ethan Souza from Mansfield. So there's your 1, 2, 3 right there. Looks like it could very well steer that way, although Mansfield and KP is trying to catch up to lane 1, but lane 1 will maintain the edge. Lane 1 finishes first, lane 2 is going to finish second, and lane 5 will finish third, followed by lane 3 taking fourth place.
5.
Heat number 5 coming up, we'll have Alexander Weinberg from KP in lane 1, Ian Staples also from KP in lane 2, Luke Baylor also from KP in lane 3, Anthony Caruso from Milford in lane 4, Oliver Chow from Sharon in lane 5, and Caleb Ramnath from Milford in lane 6. It is lane 3, Luke Baylor, who's got the slight edge. Baylor hailing from KP. He's just barely ahead of lane 4, Anthony Caruso from Milford. And he is fighting hard to maintain that lead. Milford slowly catching up to him. These two are toe-to-toe here. This is going to be tight. We'll find out. Lane 3 has got a bit of an edge. Lane 3 takes first. Lane 4 will take second. Lane 2 will take third. Or lane 5 will take third, my mistake. Lane 2 will take fourth. Heat number 6 is going to be Gavin Hickey from North Attleboro in lane 1. Alvin Nia from Canton in lane 2. Dylan Jackson from Oliver Ames in lane 3. Aiden Ross from Attleboro in lane 4. Jason Wong from Sharon in lane 5. And then Jack Barber from North Attleboro in lane 6. Lanes 3 and 4 are the closest to taking the lead here. Lane 3 being Dylan Jackson from Oliver Ames. And now it's lane 4. Aiden Ross from Attleboro who's got the lead. And lane 2 trying to catch up very quickly to lane 4. Lane 2 being Alvin Nia from Canton. Nia, I believe his name is. It's going to come down to these three right here. Lane 2 might have a bit of an edge. He hits the wall first. Lane 4 is going to place second. Lane 3 will place third. And lane 6 will place fourth. Heat number 7 will be Seal Mukasa from Attleboro in lane 1. Eli DeBarros from Milford in lane 2. Josh Netson from Foxborough in lane 3. Yetchin Gao from Oliver Ames in lane 4. Andrew Fleischman from Mansfield in lane 5. And Kane Bancroft from North Attleboro in lane 6. Lane 2 has a slight bit of an edge over 3. That is Eli DeBarros from Milford. And now lane 3 trying to get past him. Lane 3 being Josh Netson from Foxborough. He's got a slight edge here. As he pushes off the wall first. He's got a bit of an edge over lane 2. And it looks like he is going to take first place in this heat. So lane 3 takes first. Lane 2 will place second. Lane 5 will place third. And lane 4 will place fourth. So the 8th and final heat of the 100-yard freestyle coming up. This will feature Aiden Pham from Canton in lane 1, Luca Ramos from Milford in lane 2, Leo Tran from Sharon in lane 3, Ollie McCarthy from Franklin in lane 4, Anderson Lee from Canton in lane 5, and Justin Shu from Sharon in lane 6. It is lane 3, Leo Tran from Sharon, who's got the lead here. And a big lead after his first push off the wall from his first full lap. He has a massive lead here. There is next to no competition for him in this particular heat. As he hits the wall for first place. Second place is going to be lane 4. Ollie McCarthy from Franklin. And placing third will be lane 2. Luca Ramos from Milford. So that is going to do it for the 100-yard freestyle. Up next again will be the longest event of the evening, which will be the 500-yard freestyle, where they have to take 10 full laps around the pool. And by 10 full laps, I mean going from one end to another is one length of lap to me. And they will have kids on the opposite end of the pool from what we're looking at right now. And those kids will be holding up numbers to point out to the swimmers how many laps they've done up to that point. They will be handling the even numbers. Actually, I'll take that back. They'll be handling the odd numbers. So they're handing out medals. They're giving out the numbers, the scores for the leading teams here tonight. So as we get geared up for the first of 4 heats for the 500-yard freestyle.
500 freestyle, lead thrower gets the bell with 2 lengths plus 5 yards, each one.
This will feature 3 swimmers: Ben Kakiovo from Canton in lane 2,
Your mark.
Nate Rack from Attleboro in lane 3, and Murtuza Hussein from Attleboro in lane 4. So the kids that are telling the swimmers their lap numbers, they are handling the even numbers, or the odd numbers, my mistake. Just looking at them. Ben Kakiopo from Canton, who's got the lead here. But this is very, very early in this heat, so we will see how well he's able to maintain this lead. You can probably hear the Canton faithful cheering on Kakiopo in lane 2. My apologies if I've gotten your last name wrong, Ben. Probably happened quite a few times here tonight. But Canton in lane 2 is maintaining a strong lead here as he just finished his 6th lap. Attleboro in lane 3 is going for second, and lane 4, which is also from Attleboro, is in third. So this is the event that always blows my mind. So swimming is the swimming equivalent of either a two-mile run or a 1 mile run in track and field. Because both of those events very much like this event, they require a massive amount of stamina and endurance. And you can see from the clock that we've gone 3 minutes and 45 seconds into this first heat, as lane 3 has just finished up his 11th lap. As he is continuing to increase his lead. Swimmers in lane 3 and 4 have broken apart. Lane three is about 6 to 10 feet in front of his teammate in lane 4. And Canton in lane 3 and lane 2 has probably about 20 to 30 feet between him and Attleboro in lane 3. As Canton finishes up his 13th lap. Strong and Steady is going to win this race for Canton. So we've gone 5 minutes and 20 seconds into this heat. All 3 lanes are on their 15th lap. Canton just finished up theirs. Lane 3 for Attleboro is finishing up theirs, and lane 4 has just bounced off the wall. 3, Cannon I mean, he was almost just shy of a half a pole's width between him and Attleboro in lane 3, but a little too far there with my camera. So Cannon in lane 2 maintaining a very strong lead as he's just about to start on his last 2 laps. Attleboro in lane 3 is trying to catch up to him now. Cannon just finished up his 19th lap. Attleboro in lanes 3 and 4 have done so as well. They've cut his lead down dramatically, but it is not going to be enough for them to really catch up to him. So Canton in lane 2 is going to take first. So a strong effort by Attleboro in lanes 3 and 4 to try to catch up with him. But unfortunately for them, it was not going to be enough in the final 3 to 4 laps of that heat. The second heat is going to feature swimmers in 5 lanes. Julian Nerney from KP in lane 1. Cragen Smith from North Attleboro in lane 2. Aiden Geets from Attleboro in lane 3. Nick Lalangui from Milford in lane 4. And Brendan Holleran from Canton, lane 5. And it is Brendan Holleran from Canton in lane 5 who's got the lead so far to start off with in the second heat. And he's making a good push for it. Lanes 3 and 4 are closest behind him. Lane 4 having a tiny bit of an edge over lane 4. But it is lane 5 that has the strongest lead so far in this heat. Again, this is Brendan Holleran from Canton leading the second heat. Attleboro in lane 3 is now the closest to him. But Milford in lane 4 is not that far behind him. So Canton in lane 5 still maintaining a strong lead here as he just finishes off his 8th lap. His eighth length of the pool. Or actually that was his 6th. My mistake. As I should be looking at the cars that the students are handling on the left side of the pool, and they're all saying 7. So it continues to stay Canton in lane 5. Attleboro in lane 3 in second place, and Milford in lane 4, not far behind Attleboro. And then 4th and 5th will go to lane 1 and then lane 2 respectively. Lane 5 with a nearly half a pool's width. Half a pool's length between him and Attleboro in lane 3. A very strong lead for Canton here in this second heat. We are 3 minutes and 6 seconds into the second heat. Kenton in lane 5 now has effectively a half a pool's length between him and lane 3 and 4. Those two are back to being toe-to-toe again. And nothing is slowing Kenton down as he's about to finish off his 13th lap. Milford in lane 4 has a bit of a lead over Attleboro in lane 3. It is amazing the lead that Canton has here. He effectively has a pool's length between him and now Milford in lane 4. As he is halfway done with his 17th lap. And yes, he does effectively have a pool's length between him and Milford in lane 4. Attleboro in lane 3 still in third place. Ken just wrapped up his 18th lap. So 2 more lengths of the pool for him to go. .545 is how long we've been going in this second heat. Continuing to go strong, and he hasn't slowed down at all. Canton in lane 5 will handily take first place here. Coming up next is going to be Milford in lane 3, or lane 4, no mistake. Lane 4 will take second with a full time of 6:30.71. Next it'll be possibly Attleboro, although North Attleboro in lane 2 is slowly creeping up on him. North Attleboro in lane 2 will take third. Heat number 3 coming up. And this will feature Jeffrey Lim from Mansfield in lane 1. Josh Rakeman from Sharon in lane 2. Tyler Breezel from Foxborough in lane 3. Eugen Gao from Oliver Ames in lane 4. Aidan McDonough from Oliver Ames in lane 5. And Nick Murphy from Canton in lane 6. A little difficult seeing who might have the slight edge here. It looks like lane 2 has got a tiny bit of an edge. That's Josh Rakeman from Sharon. So it looks like it's lane 1. Jeffrey Lim from Mansfield who's got the first place edge here. And very close to him are lanes 5 and 6. This could wind up being very tight as all these swimmers are finishing up their 9th lap here. So now it is lane 5, Aiden McDonough who's got the edge here. Yes, it is becoming lane 5, who's got more and more of a lead here as they bounce off the left side of the pool for their 11th lap. The closest ones behind him are lanes 4 and 6. Lane 4 being Yuchin Gao from Oliver Ames, and lane 6 is Nick Murphy from Canton. All 5 swimmers are finishing up with their 15th lap. Oliver Ames in lane 5 still leading the pack here. And it's a big lead that he has at this point. So Oliver Ames is just about ready to is embarking on his last two laps, his last 2 full lengths of the pool. finishes up in first in lane 5. Just shy of 6 minutes. Lane 4 is going to finish up in second. Lane 2 will finish up in third. Lane 6 is going to finish up in third, or fourth. Lane 3 is fourth. Lane 6 will be fifth. Lane 1 will be sixth place. The final heat of the 500-yard freestyle.
Gate number 4.
Fourth heat of the 500-yard freestyle will
Take
have
your mark.
Max Carboni from Canton in lane 1, Andrew Gallagher from Foxborough in lane 2, Leo Tran from Sharon in lane 3, Brandon Franciozzi from Foxborough in lane 4, Jackson Keys from Mansfield in lane 5, and then Andriy Samirsky from KP in lane 6. And you can see right here that it is lane 2, or lane 3, I should say. Leo Tran from Sharon with a decent sized lead to start off here. He is moving very quickly. Lane 4, Brandon Franciozzi from Foxborough is in second place. And Leo Tran in lane 3, he is moving swiftly. As he's halfway done with his fifth lap. And you can hear other people in the audience cheering on other swimmers in various lanes. But it is Leo Tran in lane 3 who is maintaining a consistent lead here. And moved fairly quickly. It'll be interesting to see if Tran is able to maintain this lead as he's halfway done with his 8th lap. And now he's finished up with his ninth lap. He is moving fast here. We are 2 minutes and 19 seconds into this fourth heat. At the rate that Tran is going, we'll be done with this heat in about 4 minutes and 30 seconds, if not 5. He's just letting his feet do most of the work. Have gone by. Tran has just finished up his 13th lap. Done his 15th lap, and he's about to finish off his 16th. And he's 2 laps ahead of his closest competitors. So it may be 5 minutes, but Trent's still doing a very good job as he just finished up his 18th lap. 2 more full lengths of the pool to go here. From Sharon in lane 3, about to finish off this 4-heat advance. 4:43.12. That's an incredible finish. Lane 4 has just finished up his 19th lap, so he's about to finish off his part in the seat. So lane 4 will take second. 5:12.30 is his total swim time. And everyone else finishing up in very short order after that one. We are still waiting on lane 1's about to finish up. He's about halfway through the pool. So lane 1 finishes up in 5th. And here comes lane 6. Who finishes up just shy of 6 minutes. So lane 3 takes first. Lane 4 will take second. Lane 2 will take third. And lane 5 will take fourth. Who finished off that 4th heat in first place, just scored a record for himself. He was moving with incredible speed during that final heat. So if he scored a record, congratulations to him. The next event to come up will be the 200-yard freestyle relay, which will have 4 heats. Then that will be followed by the 100-yard backstroke, which will have 7 heats. Then the 100-yard breaststroke. And then the last event of the evening will be the 400-yard freestyle relay.
Free relay, 1 of 4.
So the first heat of the 200-yard freestyle relay will have KP in lane 2, North Attleboro in lane 3. North Attleboro in lane 3 and Stoughton in lane 4. And it is lane 3 in North Attleboro who's got a slight edge over lane 2, which is KP. First diver jumps in. Well, I think that was more of a belly flop for him than it was a dive in, but either way you cut it. Second swimmers are in for all three lanes. And KP taking the lead in lane 2. Third diver jumps in for lane 2. Third for lane 4. Or for lane 3 for that matter. But KP in lane 2 with a very strong lead here. And here comes the final swimmer. Looks like it is going to easily be KP taking the win in this first heat. And KP does take the win. And it looks like it is going to be lane 3, North Attleboro, that will take second place finish. As he hits the wall, and yes, he will take second. And Stoughton in lane 4 will take third.
Heat number 2.
Heat number 2 will have Attleboro in lane 1, Milford in lane 2, Stoughton in lane 4, Taunton in lane 4, and Foxborough in lane 5. Oop, there is no lane 5. So Attleboro in 1, Milford in 2, Stoughton in 3, and Taunton in 4. And it is lane 3, Stoughton, that's got a really big lead in this second heat as their second swimmer dives in. And Stoughton is moving quickly here. There's almost a pool's width length between him and lane 2, Milford. Third diver jumps in. Stoughton maintaining a lead here in lane 3. Lane 2, Milford is slowly trying to catch up to them here. And the fourth diver jumps in. And he is moving quickly. Whew. He is moving fast and nobody's stopping him. So Stoughton in lane 3 is going to take first place in the second heat. Milford in lane 2 will take second. And it looks like Taunton in lane 4 will take third. Although Attleboro in lane 1 is trying to catch up to him. And he is going to just barely edge out in third. and then lane 4 takes 4th.
Heat number 3.
Heat number 3 will have KP in lane 1, Canton in lane 2, Attleboro in lane 3, North Attleboro in lane 4, Oliver Ames in lane 5, and Mansfield in lane 6.
Take your mark.
And here we go. Looks like it is Attleboro in lane 3 who's got the slight edge here as their first swimmer dives in. Yes, it is lane 3 Attleboro who's got the first place edge here. He's got lanes 2 and 3 right behind him, or 2 and 4 I should say. But lane 4 is catching up to him. Nope, it's still lanes 2 and 4 that are closest to him. Lane 2 being Canton, lane 4 being North Attleboro. This is the third swimmer. Attleboro in lane 3 having a bigger lead. And he still has lane 2, Canton in lane 4, and North Attleboro on his tail. Canton closer to him though. There comes the 4th diver. Now there is no mistake in this. Attleboro will come away with a win in this third heat. Question is who will come away with second place. It looks like it could be Canton in lane 2. And Canton will take second. North Attleboro in lane 4 will take third. Coming up in 4th will be lane 1, KP. Oh, lane 5 is actually 4th. So we're moving on to the 4th and final heat
Number 4.
of the 200-yard freestyle relay. This will have Mansfield in lane 1, Franklin in lane 2, Sharon in lane 3, Canton in lane 4, Milford in lane 5, and Foxborough in lane 6. Now, there is a fairly big audience here from all towns participating in this Hockomock League Championship. Lane 2 with the slight edge here for first place. Lane 3 and then lane 4 in that order. Lane 2 being Franklin. Just behind him. And lane 4, Canton, placing third right now. This could be a very tight race. Franklin increasing their lead here. We'll see if they can maintain that. Take third. Mansfield in lane 1 will take 4th. So that will do it for the 200-yard freestyle relay. So they're giving them medals for the latest event. And very soon we will be getting underway with the boys' 100-yard backstroke, which will have 7 heats. That will be followed by the 100-yard breaststroke. And then we'll be capping this evening off with the 400-yard freestyle relay. A couple of the medals right there. Just giving off the scores for the current leaders in this championship so far.
100 backstroke, heat 1 of 7.
So the first heat of the 100-yard backstroke will have Jerome Abdelsid from North Attleboro in lane 2, Joseph Guglia from Stoughton in lane 3, and Jaden Verdu from Stoughton, also from Stoughton in lane 4. And this heat in particular could be a very slow moving swimming technique here, so. Looks like lane 2, Joseph Guglia from Stoughton is the one with the lead here. Good, but they get back. Joseph Guglia is actually in lane 3. Trying not to get the lanes confused here. It was Guglia, and now it's lane 4. Jaden Verdu from Stoughton who's got the slight edge. So lanes 4, 3, and 2 respectively. That's how it's looking so far in this heat. So lane 4 will take first place here, followed by lane 3, and then lane 2.
Clear the pool, please. Clear the pool.
Heat number 2.
Clear the pool.
Heat number 2 is going to feature Dexter Bayless Gregorius from Taunton in lane 2, Roni Salazar from Canton in lane 3, Bryce Amaral from Attleboro in lane 4, and DK Kolstresta from North Attleboro in lane 5. people that are running this event are trying to keep this whole swim meet on a very tight schedule, and they're actually a little bit ahead of schedule, so kudos to them. It is Ken in lane 3 who's got the first place edge here. So first place is easily lane 3 here. Ronnie Salazar from Canton. Second place looks like it's lane 5. DK Kalshrestha from North Attleboro. Lane 2, Dextel Bayless Gregorius from Taunton is in third. So Canton lane 3 having an unmistakable lead here. As he finishes off this heat in first. It is going to be lane 5, North Attleboro, who is going to take second place. And here his teammates cheering him on as he hits the wall. Lane 4 is going to take third, and lane 2 will take fourth.
Clear the pool.
Heat number 3 is going to have David Morrison from KP in lane 1, Gavin Finnegan also from KP in lane 2, Alex West from Oliver Ames in lane 3, Aiden Shaughnessy from KP in lane 4, Colin Quinn from Mansfield in lane 5, and Gavin Hickey from North Attleboro in lane 6.
Take your mark.
So these swimmers are all fairly evenly matched here, although it looks like it's lane 3. Alex West from Oliver Ames has got a slight edge here. But lane 4 is not far behind him, lane 4 being Aiden Shaughnessy from KP. Yes, lane 3 maintaining a small edge. He bounces off the wall first, but still lane 4 is not far behind him. And lane 6, Gavin Hickey, placing in third right now, although he's got lane 2 from KP right on his tail. This could be very close for a second place here. Lane 3 still in first. And this is going to be very close for who's going to get second place here. Lanes 5 and 2 and 6 are close. It is going to be lane 6 taking first. So lane 6 being Gavin Hickey from North Attleboro, putting pedal to the metal in that final lap. He comes from out of nowhere and takes first place here. Next up is going to be heat number 4. This one will have Landon Dumont from Attleboro in lane 1. Ranveer Jam from Sharon in lane 2. Dylan Jackson from Oliver Ames in lane 3. Jaden He from Canton in lane 4, Nathan Spears from Sharon in lane 5, and Jackson Gross from KP in lane 6.
Take your mark.
Pool's waiting for everything. people running the event are waiting for things to settle down in here, but things are underway, and it looks like it is lane 3, Dylan Jackson, who's got the first place edge here right now. He's followed by lane 4, Jaden He from Canton. Those two are the closest right now. And then lanes 2 and 5, 2 from Sharon and lane 5 from Sharon are two is in third, lane 5 is in fourth. So Oliver Ames in lane 3 continuing to grow his lead over lane 4. Lane 4 hailing from Canton. He bounces himself off the wall. He's probably got about 6 to 10 feet between him and Canton in lane 4. And he continues to increase that lead as he swims his way into the wall, and he will take first. So lane 3 takes first. It is going to be Canton in lane 4 taking second. In lane 2, Sharon taking third. And last but certainly not least is going to be lane 6, Jackson Gross. Heat number 5 is going to feature Corey Nystrom from Milford in lane 1, Josh Rakeman from Sharon in lane 2, Arsh Tiagi from Franklin in lane 3, JP Panasuk from Foxborough in lane 4, Luke Mastrandrea from Attleboro in lanes 5, and Nathan Lugisha from Attleboro in lane 6. Swimmers getting ready for this next event.
Heat number 5.
So the swimmers finally dive into the pool.
Take your mark.
And here we go. Again, we have Corey Nystrom from Milford in lane 1, Josh Rakeman from Sharon in lane 2, Arsh Tiagi from Franklin in lane 3, JP Panasuk from Foxborough in lane 4, Luke Mastandrea from Attleboro in lane 5, and Nathan Lugisha from Attleboro in lane 6. And lanes 3 and 4, and a tie for first. This is going to be very, very close, but it looks like lane 4 is going to have a slight edge. And lane 4 comes up in first with 109.16. Lane 3 is in second with 109.71.
Clear the pool, please.
Heat number 6 about to get underway. This one will feature Ryan Hickey from Canton in lane 1, Brack Buffa from Sharon in lane 2, Luca Ramos from Milford in lane 3, Spencer Tran from Stoughton in lane 4, Jackson DeRochers from Taunton in lane 5, and Ryan DeCharm from Taunton in lane 6.
Take your mark.
Swimmers are ready. And here we go. It is lane 3. Luca Ramos from Milford, who's got the slight lead right now. And he is ever increasing his lead here. Lane 4. Lane 4, Spencer Tran from Stoughton is the closest. Well, actually, no, I take that back. Lane 1. Lane 1, Ryan Hickey is the closest one to second place. And we'll see what winds up happening here. As Milford will easily take first place here. 1 minute and 1 second here. Lane 1 is going to take second. Lane 4 is going to take third. And lane 2 will take fourth. The 7th and final heat of the 100-yard backstroke. This will have Aiden Pham from Canton in lane 1, Ethan Fiedler from Milford in lane 2, Brandon Franciosi from Foxborough in lane 3, Tyler Hopewell from North Attleboro in lane 4, Patrick Murray from Mansfield in lane 5, and Josh Nitzen from Foxborough in lane 6.
Heat number 7.
So the swimmers dive into the pool.
Take your mark.
And here we go with the 7th and final heat of the 100-yard backstroke. This is very close. It is lanes 2 and 3. 2 being Ethan Fiedler from Milford, and lane 3 being Brandon Franciosi from Foxborough. This one's going to be very, very close. Who's going to have the edge? It looks like lane 2. And lane 2 will finish up with 56.41. Lane 3, 56.44. So a very, very close finish for that one. Wow. So that's going to finish off the 100-yard backstroke. So they're giving us some medals. So they give off the leading scorers after the not after the last event, but the 500-yard freestyle. Well, the 500 or the 200-yard freestyle relay. My mistake.
100 breaststroke.
So the 100-yard breaststroke is coming up next, the first of 6 heats.
Take your mark.
This first heat is going to have Ishan Sharma from Franklin in lane 1, Colin Lynch from Stoughton in lane 2, Aditya Naravan from North Attleboro in lane 3, El Mufasta from Costa from Canton in lane 4, and John Costa from Stoughton in lane 5. Aditya Naravan from North Attleboro, who's got the lead in this one. So again, we thank you viewers at home and abroad for tuning in to this Hockomock League Swimming Championship, day 1 of 2. This is the second to last event of the night for the boys side of this championship. Tomorrow morning we'll be featuring the girls side. And it looks like it is going to stay Aditya Naravan from North Attleboro in lane 3, who will take the win. He will take third or take first. Lane 4 will take second. Lane 4 being from Canton. And lane 2 will take third place.
Heat number 2.
Heat number 2 about to get underway. And this one will feature Ibrahim Alawi from North Attleboro in lane 1. David Morrison from KP in lane 2. Ethan Souza from Mansfield in lane 3. Pranay Mogala from Foxborough in lane 4. Arad Bedarvandi from North Attleboro in lane 5. And Hamilton Layden from Taunton in lane 6. It is lane 5. Arad Bedarvandi from North Attleboro that has the first place. First place here so far. Lanes 3 and 4. Our closest for second. Continuing on with his lead, although lane 4, Brian Mogala is trying to catch up to him, but it is going to be North Attleboro in lane 5 taking the win. Lane 5 places first, lane 4 places second. Lane 3 places third. And lane 1 places fourth. Coming up next is going to be heat number 3, which will have Billy Cabral from Taunton in lane 1. Declan Doe from Foxborough in lane 2. Charlie Tetrell from North Attleboro in lane 3. Ludovico Averani from Sharon in lane 4. Ben Nguyen from Canton in lane 5. And Levi Hoyt from Attleboro in lane 6. And right now it is lane 3. Charlie Tetrell from North Attleboro who's got the lead. And not a super strong lead by any means, but he still has a lead. As everybody finishes up their last lap. And it is going to be Tetrell that is going to take first. Lane 3 takes first place. Lane 4 is going to take second. Lane 5 takes third. And lane 1 will take fourth. Up next will be heat number 4, which will have William Guo from Sharon in lane 1, Alan Crater also from Sharon in lane 2, Jake Diamond from KP in lane 3, Aiden Ross from Attleboro in lane 4, Amir Shakarov from Franklin in lane 5, and Beckett James from KP in lane 6. So it is, again, it is lane 3. Jake Diamond this time from KP that has the slight edge. Attleboro is now far behind him in lane 4. That is Aiden Ross. And lane 1, William Gould from Sharon is very close behind him. So now KP and Attleboro are very much neck and neck here, as is lane 1. Who is going to get first? It is going to be lane 4. Lane 4 takes first. Lane 1 will take second. And lane 3 will take third. With lane 2 taking fourth. Up next is heat number 5, with Alex Kerr from Milford in lane 1, Nathan Koo from Mansfield in lane 2, Daniel Mellick from Oliver Ames in lane 3, Antonio Peroni from Foxborough in lane 4, Lucas Squibb from Attleboro in lane 5, and Connor Hayes from Milford in lane 6. It is lane 1 who's got the slight edge here this time. That is Alexander Kerr from Milford. And yes, it is Milford in lane 1 that has the first place advantage here. Mansfield in lane 2, a little bit behind him. And lane 4 with a tight leash on third place here. Milford in lane 1 is going to finish up this heat with first, followed by lane 2 and then lane 4. And then in fourth place is going to be lane 3.
Number 6.
So the sixth and final heat of the 100-yard breaststroke, which will have
Okay, your mark.
Maris Vedas from Canton lane 1, Lucas Samersky from KP in lane 2, Chris Cutness from Edinburgh in lane 3, Justin Silverman from Oliver Ames in lane 4, Ronan Ricks from Canton in lane 5, and Alex Ing from Sharon in lane 6. It is lane 3, Attleboro, who's got the slight advantage here. Not far behind him is lane 4, Oliver Ames. And lane 5 placing third right now. And it is Attleboro, lane 3, that'll take first. Lane 4 will take second place. Lane 5 will take third. And lane 1 will place fourth. So that will do it for the 100-yard breaststroke. And coming up will be the final event of the evening, which will be the 400-yard freestyle relay. So they were also giving off the current scores for the all the highest scoring towns tonight. And congratulations to all the towns participating in the Hockomock League tonight, as we get ready for the final event of the evening, which again is the 400-yard freestyle relay, of which there will be 2 heats. participants in the first heat, I believe. So they're giving off another round of medals, which may have been for the 100-yard breaststroke. I didn't catch who it was that they were giving these awards to. So again, they're giving off the scores for the leading teams here tonight.
400 freestyle relay, 1 of 2.
Freestyle relay about to get
Take your
underway.
mark.
This first heat will have Mansfield in lane 1, Taunton in lane 2, KP in lane 3, North Attleboro in lane 4, Attleboro in lane 5, and then Stoughton in lane 6. As of right now, it is lane 4, North Attleboro, who's got a slight edge over lane 3, KP. And their lead is slowly continuing to grow here. But now KP is quickly catching up to them as the first divers jump in. Or second swimmers, I should say. So it is KP with a slight advantage over North Attleboro in lane 4. This is going to be tight. Again, KP with a slight edge in lane 3. And now they're slowly starting to get away from North Attleboro in lane 4. For KP is slowly getting cut down. Third swimmers for both teams jump in. these two are neck and neck. And now it's North Attleboro with a slight edge over Mansfield over KP in lane 3. Old Town's fourth and final swimmers ready to dive in, and they do. North Attleboro gets in there first. KP just dives in. KP realizes they have quite a ways to go if they're going to catch up to North Attleboro. And not really having a hard time doing so. KP moving they're moving very quickly in lane 3 to try to catch up to North in lane 4. But it looks like it could be North Attleboro who edges out KP in this first heat. KP fighting with all their might, but North Attleboro will come out on top. Lane 3 is going to take second place. Lane 2 will take third. Looks like we are awaiting in fourth place. That will be lane 5, Attleboro. And so now we are ready for the second and final heat of this event. Ooh, we're actually still waiting for one particular swimmer to finish up here. This is lane 6, Stoughton. Here comes Stoughton, and they finish it up. So that will finish it for the first heat. The second heat will feature Franklin in lane 1, Foxborough in lane 2, Sharon in lane 3, Milford in lane 4, Canton in lane 5, and Oliver Ames in lane 6. It is lane 4, Milford, who's got the lead here. And not that far behind them is going to be lane 1, Franklin. And lane 3, Sharon, has got a slight edge for third place here. very quickly here. But still, Franklin still maintaining a second place position here. But Milford in lane 4 is leaving everyone behind. Third diver goes in. Still Milford maintaining a strong lead in lane 4. Franklin in lane 1 with a second place position here. And it looks like it could be lane 3, Sharon with third. Franklin's doing their best to try to catch up to Milford in lane 4. He could do it as he cuts the lead down. Fourth and final divers jump in. Milford breaking away again as they regain their massive lead here. And Franklin losing their second place lead to lane 3 Sharon. And Milford again. Milford in lane 4 maintaining a strong lead here. Sharon now trying to catch up to him. It's not going to be enough though. Milford takes first. Milford lane 1 takes third. Lane 5 is going to take fourth. We'll find out after this initial run who plays second. But first place is going to go to lane 4, Milford. Lane 3 will take second. Lane 1 will take third. And lane 5 will take fourth. So that will do it for the second heat of the 400-yard freestyle relay. We're going to give it a couple minutes to hear them announce awards, if they have any. And if not awards, then certainly the final scores for all the boys' teams here. at this point, there's not really that much more going on here. So that is going to do it for our coverage here for day 1 of the Hockomock League Swimming Championships. And this is cameraman Chris saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, Hockomock League sports fans. Have a good one.